Hi guys, today we will start with geometry with chapter 4 lesson 1. We will make in this lesson transformation for any shape. Transformation meaning that it will give us another shape or congruent shape. Transformation have cases. The cases for transformation are translation, reflection, rotation, or dilation. Translation meaning that you make plus or minus for the principal point. Here, xy is the principal point. You will make x plus a and y plus b. A and b, this is a number. Maybe it's plus, maybe minus, no problem. Reflection have two cases, maybe across y-axis or across x-axis. If you want across y-axis, we will change the sign for x, or reflection across x-axis, you will change the sign for y-axis. Rotation have three cases, but in rotation he will set the center always be 0 and 0, and give us the angle may be 90 clockwise or 90 counterclockwise, and the last one is 180. If he said he give us the rule xy will be y and negative x, make replace between the y-axis and x-axis and it change the sign for x. 90 counterclockwise, you will make replace again between y and x, but you will change the sign for y. If he said rotation about 0 and 0, but the angle is 180 degree, only change the sign for x and y. And the last one, dilation, that you make multiply x and y in a scale factor. This scale factor, any number, but this number should be greater than 0. All this transformation give us congruent shapes. Only the dilation. Here, dilation, the scale factor should be equal 1 to give you a congruent shape. If this scale factor not equal 1, k not equal 1, it's not congruent for the principal shape. Okay, look to first example. Here, he said transformation M to the polygon with the given vertices, identify and describe the transformation. The rule here is said that xy become x minus 4 and y plus 1. And the principal point P1 and 3, Q1 and 1, R4 and 1. Now we will get B dash, Q dash, R dash by using the transformation he said it and the question. In this question, he want x minus 4 and y plus 1. Remember, I said if you want the translation, he will say minus or plus for x and y. So he make here minus 4 for x and plus 1 for y. For example, here he said b 1 and 3. Okay, so b dash, you will make minus 4 from x and plus 1 from y. Minus 4 from x, 1 minus 4 will be negative 3. And plus 1 for y, 3 plus 1 will be 3 plus 1 will be 4. So b dash will be negative 3 and 4. Again, q dash minus 4 plus 1, q dash will be negative 3 and 2. And r 4 and 1. So r dash will be negative 4 from x and plus 1 from y. It will be r dash 0 and 2 we see it in the coordinate plane. Okay, another example. Here, x and y want it x and negative y. X and negative y. This rule for what? Remember, this is reflection across x axis. So any point I will change the sign for y. Positive, make it negative, negative, make it positive. 1 and 2 will be 1 and negative 2. A dash on the coordinate plane. Look to the coordinate plane. A dash will be 1 and negative 2. B dash will be 4 and negative 2. C dash will be 3 and negative 1. They are congruent shapes. Okay, another example. Here, he said M, X and Y want it to become Y and negative X. Remember, he make here replace between X and Y and change the sign for X. This rule for what? It was 90 rotation clockwise with center of rotation 0 and 0. And we said the center didn't change. Okay. R here is negative 3 and 0. E, negative 3 and 3. C, negative 1 and 3. And T, negative 1 and 0. So, replace the point and change the sign for X. For example, R. I want R dash to make the transformation for R. So I will make replace between Y and X. It will be, and change the sign for X. It will be 0 and 3. So R dash will be 0 and 3. E will be, make replace, it will be 3 and 3. 3 and 3. Change, make replace between X and Y and change the sign for X. It will be, E dash will be 3 and 3. And C dash will be 3 and 1. T dash will be 0 and 1. Okay. Next example. Look here, he said X and Y want it 3X and 3Y. He make here multiply. We said this is the dilation. Make multiply 3 in every point. So K dash will be negative 2 multiply 3 will be negative 6, and negative 1 multiply 3, negative 1 multiply 3 will be negative 3. So it will be negative 6, and negative 3. It's a coordinate plane, negative 6 and negative 3. L, we have here L multiply 3 in X and multiply 3 in Y. So it will be 3 and negative 3. And N will be 1 multiplies 3 will be 3. Negative 2 multiplies 3 will be negative 6. So N will be N dash. It will be 3 and negative 6. I hope you understand. See you later.